Raider Nation football cards with a break. Today is relatively special because it's my first hobby box opening since 2017. So since the boom, I did buy a 2017 certified hobby box. Obviously, I was kind of oblivious to the hype that would build around Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, some of the running backs too, Dalvin Cook, Christian McCaffrey. I actually ended up pulling a Chris Godwin out of that box. I don't know if I have it readily available, but I saw this 5 autographs, or 4 autographs, 1 memorabilia card, so 5 hits for about $135. Obviously, pretty loaded quarterback class. You have C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson, just to name a few. Obviously, good wide receivers like Jackson Smith and Jigba, Ohio State guys. So I not anticipating so much, but also I do think that this is a pretty loaded draft class, and for the price, it's not too bad. It's not like a $800 optic rip. So only getting 48 cards, unfortunately, but just go like this, to each their own. Here we are. Okay. Interesting, they have, suppose the Ohio State University, it's like, it's specified individually. It's interesting how they're kind of under their own domain. So, anyways, get into it. Just want to see. So I suppose this is definitely a hit. Perhaps the patch. So, anyways, or maybe we have an RPA in here. Let's I'm excited. So let's get into this. Hands are sweaty. Packs open up pretty easily. Okay. Apologies for that noise. Marvin Mims. Okay, Anthony Richardson, looks like. So first Anthony Richardson pull. Sorry, I'm just going to go through these relatively slowly. You can change the playback settings if you already have points. So, and I think I disclosed the code. Unfortunately, I'll have to edit it. But 250 Panini points. I'm kind of indifferent. It is kind of a standard thing that doesn't really lose value. But 250 Panini points right there. So, I suppose that's a hit. Nothing much, but hopefully they can make up. It's like a nice, Bryce Young RPA. So, Barry Sanders, like this. It's like a very thick card. I mean, I figure it's $135, so it's a lot of money being spent. The least I can do is spend like 20 minutes opening it. Jordan Addison. And then we have a Steve Young right here on the clearly. Okay. So yeah. And Zenith, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Guy in the box, so decent sign. Yeah, these packs are open very seamlessly. Okay. So we have a Justin Herbert. We have a Kayshon Boutte. Don't know who that is. All right. Cam Smith. And Jalen Brooks. Looks like a Jalen Brooks. I have no idea who this is. Forgive me. Origins autograph. It's numbered to 199. Interestingly enough, It's seemingly there's like an outline left by the printing area. So are you 2 hits down? Zach Charbonnet. I think I've heard of this guy. Then another Zach Charbonnet. It's the Phoenix. And then Jalen Carter, not numbered. Is this numbered? Oh, it is numbered. Okay. It's numbered to 149. It's a nice little, I can put this right here. And then black, Cris Carter the second. Okay. So already 2 hits down. One of these packs will not contain a hit. And Brock Purdy on the back. I think Vikings 95 posted on that card. Devin, a chain, Connie, J.J. Brown, Will Anderson, for this guy, Neil Farrell Jr. Another autograph. This is Cracked Ice. Now, I don't believe this is numbered. Interesting. So a non-numbered Cracked Ice card. That's a first. Well, I guess they do have the Cracked Ice retail prism hanger backs, but this is hobby. It's interesting. Okay. Baker Mayfield XR. So break is kind of going as expected. You know, I think it's good that as somebody who is in the hobby, I think very little of hobby boxes because, you know, it's a gamble that's not necessarily worth it. And then we have a really nice one coming up. Christian Gonzalez, optic, and then here we are. Now hopefully this isn't in lieu of a Bryce Young autograph, but we do have a Bryce Young Chronicles, like, I don't know what exactly this is, but like shimmer or diamond parallel. So that's a very good one. Okay, this one's a thick one, so this is probably a patch. I don't think they have filler cards in here. Yeah, this is a big one. Okay. Jalen Carter. Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray. Breece Hall. Interesting. So we have a Breece Hall. It's like this. It's a veteran patch from Chronicles. It's interesting. Not from any specific game or event. So I guess it's a little disappointing that it's not an actual rookie. But, all right, so we are 4 hits down. It's not looking too good. Okay. Bijan Robinson, decent one right there. I'm opening this up like a National Treasures box, but John Elway, numbered, decent. We have a Tank Dell here. Cris Carter, right there. It's Ohio State. They're loading it with Ohio State players, I suppose. And then Raider, actually. Tyree Wilson. How is this numbered? Wow. I don't believe this is numbered. That's very interesting. An orange non-numbered parallel. Huh. Maybe a testament to how many boxes they produce. Only a few decent hits to go around. Zach Charbonnet. This guy is ubiquitous. Okay. Nice little Bryce Young right here. Looks like we have our autograph. Jordan Addison. Luke Musgrave. Luke Musgrave to 125. Okay. Cris Carter again. Now we can just hope for like a Bryce Young optic or something. Save my wallet. Okay. And then Michael Meyer, the Raider himself. Okay, Bryce Young optic to resurrect the break. Oh, Micah Parsons. Rashee Rice. Jalen Hyatt. Jordan Addison. Hold on. No, okay. Whoa. Very sparkly now. Interestingly enough, and we have a Jalen Hurts. Okay. Okay, I see these, and it's funny. Jordan Addison, right here. It's funny because you see these, like these kind of stipulations, like the collegiate indicia used herein, but at the end of the day, it's just nothing. So, non-numbered parallel. Let's see. Okay, this is a decent one. Bryce Young. Little Bijan silver right here. Cool. We actually have a decent pull right here, guys. A decent pull, and I will take this. Anthony Richardson. It's not Bryce Young optic, but Anthony Richardson to 99. So, you know, a little bit of like a last pack mojo thing, but the irony is that this is perhaps worth as much as these other hits. I mean, I'll have to look at some of the values on these, but like this. What is Bro doing here? All right. You get into the league, and you draw literally a scribble or like a dashed line, like you find on a keyboard, then a dot, and then like bro. I mean, is this supposed to be an L? Luke Musgrave. Well, you always wonder, like, you know, do the people that go through the motions, do they, upon further inspection, you know, looking at this Anthony Richardson, and it is a little cliche because I still patronize Panini, which is a very flawed company. You can see that dimple. I mean, in their brand new product, I mean, out of all the products, it's the first one that has defects. You know, so hopefully Topps or Fanatics, if they have their own kind of branch or arm of collectibles, they can really fix this. But nevertheless, it's a decent card. And then finally, we have Jalen Hurts XR. So just going over the decent cards. I'll sleeve these up, of course, afterwards. We have the Panini points, of course, Luke Musgrave, Breece Hall, patch right here, not numbered. The Neil Farrell Jr. Jalen Brooks right here. And then 250 Panini points is probably worth like half a bag of chips. No, in reality, it's decent. Anthony Richardson, probably the best card of this. And then a few right here. You know, the Bijan. Bryce Young. Jordan Addison. Bryce Young again. Tyree Wilson, Raiders #1 draft pick. John Elway. Bijan again. Bryce Young numbered. And this was to 149. Cris Carter. And this was 149 as well. And then, of course, like the JSN. So, decent. I would say mid. I'm sure that there are worse boxes than this, but yeah. So, thank you so much for watching. You know, I'll get back with more if this gets a lot of traction. So, would love to know your thoughts about kind of the product and Panini being incompetent. But anyways, thank you. You know, subscribe if you want. So, a little, you know, melancholic, but thank you.